payment for work that has been done. Does this have any impact maybe on the workers of the, of this company, or is there any delays that may impact the business while we work out through our process that may or may not have flaws in it?
Councilmember, we always build in a tag week, so it should not. I mean, the expectation is anything that appears on the agenda, council has the opportunity to delay for 1 week. But the broader question, which I'm assuming will be discussed at BFA, is that you have to be very, very careful. It is a goal, it is not a requirement, and that's why you can't have an absolute. You have to allow some flexibility in the program.
And they may have gone through, they may have done their due diligence, and I don't know if that's outlined to what detail here. And I appreciate it, my colleagues asking the question, but once again, I'm trying to make sure that we also, because there may not be an opportunity for someone to do that business, and they said they want to do business with us, but if we put up obstacles, then it could hurt us in the long run and drive up the cost, because there won't be enough willing to participate in city contracts. Thank you.
Councilmember Pennington.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd just like to kind of follow up on what Councilmember Stardig and the Mayor have said, that this is a goals program, and I know maybe I could ask the city attorney, well, first of all, I'd like to make the request of the departments to provide whatever information is necessary to council so that we can act on this matter. We spend a lot of time talking about these matters, and I know minority contracting is important, but it seems like to me that we ought to receive as much information as possible so that we can determine, without having so many tags, whether somebody has met the requirements, knowing full well that someone on the council is, going to raise the issue if the goal is not met. And maybe I could ask the city attorney if, can we enforce this? What can we do?
You can tag in this instance. We can't not pay because you're punishing them for conduct that they haven't had due process on yet.
Well, can we make as a pass-fail the ability? I mean, the compliance with the goal. Can we make that as part of the contract?
We are looking and working with Public Works and with OBO, and with Councilmember Green, because this is an issue that he's raised. We're trying to address it and get these procedures in place so that we don't have instances like this.
Right. Well, I would just urge the department and the department heads to present whatever information we need so that we don't have to have these discussions, so often on this same issue. Thank you.
No, I agree. Councilmember, it is frustrating. Part of the problem is that the operating departments, their goal is to get the work out. They understand our strong desire to have the MWBE participation, but when it comes down to it, they will always err on the side of we want the project to start, and that is an appropriate tension, I think, and why we have the Office of Business Opportunity as a separate department, because an operating department, their imperative is to get the project.
Well, I'm just suggesting once the work is done and the matter comes to City Council, that all of those issues are kind of vetted so that we can see the information. So we have the same discussion over and over again. It seems like to me there ought to be answers to these questions. Thank you.
And some of it is again, there has to be, because it is a goal, there's judgment and flexibility, and I would. Councilmember Green's been a champion of this since he came on council, and he chairs the appropriate committee, and I believe that he gets a lot of the background that the rest of council members do not, although it is available to any council member who wishes. Councilmember Boykin.